Good evening, good day, good opportunity, good life, good everything. This is another Tuesday with Wayne Foster and the WC Property Investment LLC, which is known as Let's Build Wealth. And we are so grateful again, always to come in your homes, come in your cars, or wherever you are viewing this telecast at, wherever you have took the opportunity to come up and watch me, where you watch me in the morning, where you watch me in noon, where you watch me in the evening or late in the morning. You know what I mean? Um, Looking at this program for you to change your life and building wealth and know how to begin to build and how to start and creating wealth to become a great aspect of your life. And we do this by working on a plan. And you know, many of you that has been following me, and I appreciate you following our broadcast. You know, following us on Facebook and YouTube and on our Roku channels. It's been a great blessing that um, some of you have got in contact with me from different areas now and wants to become a partner of the Let's Build Wealth team. And now I'm moving to a billionaire club that we're going to begin with the Let's Build Wealth. We're bringing people on board to give them opportunity of life to do what they want. You know, accomplish some dreams, accomplish some areas, accomplish some things that they want to do in their life. And I've always said you must start with a plan and you must put it down on a piece of paper and start working towards that ability to live in the day that you have and build all wealth that you want to build. I always say it's not up to people, it's up to you. And how you play that in your life will determine your progress later. But I always say, you hear me say this a million times on this shows, that you got to start somewhere. You got to start in life of changing your position of being broke, being frustrated, being not satisfied, just getting by, living to paycheck, or whatever it is that become a stumbling block in your life that you cannot get to your passive income. I talk about passive income. I talk about how to create that passive income. I talk about where you need to start at in life to get that passive income and what things you have to do to stay ahead of the market. And as the market change, you change. As the market goes down, you still is okay because you have learned how to leverage the money that whatever you have, whether it's $100, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 100,000, whether it's 1 million. However you start, it's always have to be a plan of ending of constantly bringing you to where you want and you can be comfortable. Whether it's to leave your job, whether it's to work on a retirement, or is it work on your first home, or is it working on paying off some debt? However it is, you got to get to a point in your life that what drives you to getting up every morning, what drives you in to focus back onto the plan that you have written down and focus on to how you're going to get it to move. That is the biggest hurdle in all of our life. We got to find a why. You know what I mean? Why I get up in the morning? Why I do what I do? Why do I challenge myself in areas to make things happen? Those is up to me. And you know, I choose who hangs around and who's in my circle. I choose who I want to be partakers with and who I don't. because in what we are working in is how we want to end whatever we start. Understand, we're not quitters, we're winners. We are driven people of getting to the plan that's set before us. So, how do we do that plan? How do we really work on getting myself to a place that I'm not depending on my paycheck? I'm not depending on day to day life. How can I get myself to the point where I can be able to live comfortable and enjoy life? If I want to take a vacation, if I want to stay for a week or a month, I want to be able to do that. Not coming back to a job or not coming back to a business that costs more of my time. You got to get to a point where we're at now that money of how you use your money or allow your money to become an income in your life that will make you not only regret or make you feel like, why did I choose this plan or why did I go down this road? And so into that, you have to really work on where you at and where you're going at. Because if you don't have a plan or you don't know what you're doing, you could build so many things and fail every time. And because you fail, it's because you didn't have a plan. You didn't work on what you want and stay focused to how you want to receive that and how you want to get to where you want to establish. So every time you wake up every morning, it always to make you be placing yourself and positioning yourself to become better person that you ever could be and be a better example into your communities, in your homes, into your churches, or wherever you're at. You be that example that people can look at and pattern their life after and say, you know what, I want to be just not like them, but I want to have that driven, or I want to have that drive that makes me go after what I want. And when you keep going after that, when you realize it, it all comes together. So it's so many things that we get into what we can do. But I want to. I'm learning now that the team that I'm building and building wealth, and we're building wealth to get to a billionaires, that we will not have to worry about nothing at all in our life, but make it come alive. We want to control our assets. We want to control what we do. We can do that by only connecting with the right people. You cannot connect with everybody that you think that's going to help you. You can partner with some of your family members, which is I have done, and it can be a success in life. You can partner with other people that's not part of your family that wants to be. You don't have to know them, but you got to understand: can that person help me get to where I want to get to in life? I've partnered with other people in business now, but I never met them. Never seen them. Only thing I've seen them is through chat, through the internet. Haven't ever met them person to person, shook their hand. It got to a point where ability to sign a piece of paper and be creating the wealth through what we have partnered together with. So again, I don't know those. I don't know those individuals. I know them by business and knowing what they gave me to make my business grow to a way that can create more wealth for me, create more opportunities, more doors open up, more ways that I can get into and become financially stable, like today, to where I'm able now to walk around and oversee the 5 projects that we're working on right now, and we have about 16 more that is in the pipeline as I'm talking to you right now, and we are constantly moving towards where we is able to do what we started to do, because it only came to one day as I had a plan, wrote the plan down, and I began to exercise. I begin to put that plan together. I begin to come and begin to work at it and begin to do it and begin to make it come alive and begin to do it and make it come alive and begin to do it. So now I'm able now to take another a part of the plan and move to another position in my life. And so this is where you got to get to in your life. It's not about how you do it or when you do it. Is understand this wisdom is that when you do it, you make sure you do it right and make sure you start off right. And you could be like me. You can order a ton of books and videos, CDs, all that's good because you can be mentored to many people. It don't have to be one person. I have about 4 or 5 people that I mentor me into where I'm at today. All of them I have not met at personal. I took a little bit from this program. I took a little bit from this program, and I took a little bit from that program, and then I combined what was already in me. And when I moved forward, it now became a program that I built for by myself, and to help other people that comes into the circle with us and building wealth is that we can now be able to go out and get into communities and buy houses, fix them up, and sell them back to people that can afford our houses. Not that we get rich off our first houses or our first 2 houses, but be able to be in a position to be blessing to another family. That's what we have strived for many years, and to do what we do today is able to for us to do that. So now it's more easy for me to bring on other people and give them the same ability that I have, and do it by step. And I could create other ways, you know what I mean? So each Tuesday that we have that I spend with you is giving you the wisdom, knowledge, and ability to be what you want to be. That you can grow your business and grow things that you want and keep making things happen. So you'll never get to a point after you build one thing, you'll constantly keep building because a nature of a person that sees wealth don't see wealth in one way. We see wealth in 4 different other kind of ways because you need that stream of income coming in. You can't just focus on one thing and focus on that one thing to bring you in 4 different avenues. You have to create that wealth in different things according to your ability, and everybody's ability is different. So when we're talking, is this understanding the ability that what you want to do and how you want to do it. Everybody's not a singer. Everybody's not a builder. Everybody's not a music director. Everybody's not a school teacher. Everybody's not into accounting, financing. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own unique business or a gift that we was all blessed from God, giving us the ability to use the talents to become wealth. And that's why that's how I built. That's how I built. Let's Build Wealth, and I got that fragment from the scripture. The Bible said God give us power to get wealth. And understanding wealth is the knowledge, whatever we build or whatever we do. So when you create what you're creating creating wealth for a later day or later time or a later season. When you start now and you wait for it to accumulate to a point where it grows on its own. What's amazing that you can start something today and by next year be grow to a place that you can walk off your job, and give a better life for yourself and your family. What if you start today and planting what I'm giving to you and start it and hope 6 months that everything that you planted, it begin to go to where you need it to go to and begin to work because you started off with the plan and you put the work in it. So the wealth is already there. It's not something that you got to create. It's there. Our ability is learn how to put it together. when we put it together and put the right source with it, it instantly comes out and make what we want it to be. It's because what we've done is not only looked at it, but we begin to make it happen. So I took what I want it to be, I took where I wanted to go, and I began to take the ideals that I have. Some I did work, some I did fail, some that I partnered with crash. You know what I mean? It was so many things that I have done today that create me to understand I've learned from my mistakes. Not that it was bad, that it was good in a point because it helped me not to do that again. See, when you look at passive income and you're looking at how to create passive income, it is created where you take it just in this sense. You could be at your job making money. That's one way of passive income. But what if you still working a job and did something on the side? Maybe a car wash. Maybe you wash 2 or 3 cars. All right. And as washing them 2 or 3 cars, if you had created, let's say $500 on your job that you make a month, you make 500 a month income. All right. Now we get that 500. That 500 can take care of 90% of our bills. So that becomes to taking care of our needs or taking care of our ability to live. Now I want to get to a passive income. That means I don't have to create it anymore. I don't have to do it, but put the plan together and then let that plan begin to create me more income. So that more income, that means I can do more, and it creates time after time, day after day. It creates, begin to, as the clock ticks around, you're making that income is becoming that passive. As you keep creating, you keep making it. You sleep and it's making you that income. So we created from the job one area, but we all want to make it to the passive income to where we're making it and it keep creating for us. It keeps giving us the ability to not to see it one time made, but numerous of times, over and over, because you want that. You want that income to keep moving. You want that life to keep moving. You want the thing that you want to keep coming. So if you do that, then you're going to have to create an investment. You're going to have to create something that allows that to happen. I have seen people build, great. I was just talking to an individual maybe a couple of weeks that started a TV business, and listen to him tell me how he started that, repairing TVs, and really listen to him was understanding that he started with one TV and it clicked or the light come off in his head. Like we said a lot of times, that means that idea, that thing that you really was thinking and you were struggling with, how do I want to make this work? And then you really figure out how you can. That means the light came on. Bam. Then you could really see what you really need to do to make it happen. So as he was telling me his testimony and his story is that he took where he was at, created a business. Now watch this. He created the business to repair TVs. Now we buy the TVs today for $200-300, but understand his passive income. He bought it for $30 or $40 from a thrift store or a yard sale. Then he goes back and then he goes and put the up-to-date technology in it, because then it become a smart TV. You know what I mean? Back then we didn't have the smart TVs. You had to go and turn the one knob up the top. It have your channels, and the other one underneath of it have some channels, and you'll turn it and it'll make the TV come a little clear. We had antennas on it, but now we couldn't use that TV today in this day and time because it's not able to give us where the market is at now, or where is the trend going at now, because everybody's not looking at a TV that is it's just black and white. If you bring a black and white TV today in the youth uh, days market, and you try to sell that TV to them now, you're gonna get them to laugh at you, and we're like, "What? We passed that." And the first question they will say to you, the first spine they will say to you, "You know what? My mama, um, grandmama had TV like that. I remember I was a kid, I go to the house and we used to watch TV on black and white with the antenna sticking up, and the channels are on the TV." So I'm saying this to say this to you. He then found a solution to people's what? Problem. What is the biggest key that you can ever do in life when you ever starting something? Fix the problem. Because if you can fix the problem, there is a ton of open doors that will create a passive income for you that you will never ever go back to broke again, or just coming to paycheck to paycheck. You will reach that passive income, but then because what's going to happen is once you do what he done in this model, I'm just showing you a different technology that you can use or do or get you to think, so that light can come on and you can say, bam, this is what I need to get to so I can get to that passive income. And so he create the model of fixing TVs. Then he said to me, then Wayne, I went out and I bought me a building. Well, why would he buy a building to fix TVs for? Just go in the back of your house and or in your house and find a little place in the room, and then you'll fix the TV. So you don't gotta pay for another lease. You don't have to pay for another light. You got to pay for another heat bill. You ain't got to pay for another tax bill or whatever. You want to have to create another expense. It would be logical to find a space in his house to make him save money while he make money. But when you're in investment side and you're looking at the points of how to make that passive income, is just that I'm not on one position. I need several income. I need incomes. Well, if I get up in the morning or not, I'm still making my passive income. That's the key you want to get to. You want to get to the key that you create so much wealth in your life that you can reach back and keep making it and keep doing what you want to do. That you don't have to create off of somebody else's business or somebody else's dream or somebody else's job, and then making them rich and keeping you at a minimum of making it in life. So he created that and he started buying the whole mall or whole stores. And he put his TV repair shop, put a sign up, hire a secretary, more money, hire another technology with him, more money. So not only did he repair one TV, he has told me he was repairing 200 to 100 TVs a day. So remember this, he bought them cheap, a low income, and he created it to be a higher return on his money. Because how did he do that? He did this one thing. He bought it for $30 for the TV, but they were going to throw away anyway. He gives the man $30. All right. He takes the necessary to buy the parts because he's already in the game of fixing them. So normally you're a business partner or you're a business. If you're in the business to make money, you're already knowing you need certain things. Certain things you need to get so you can keep that thing moving. So he needs to buy whatever technology that he needs to make that TV to come to be a smart TV. So he got to buy that software to place in that TV or buy whatever needs it. So when he understands that he needs that, he put it together. Then he's able to take the TV that he bought for $30. Now he's able to sell the TV for $100. Now he done increased a $70 profit off of just by taking the ability of starting his business, bringing the business to another place beside of his home and create a wealth. And now watch what he did. Now he works on the TVs. He owns a strip mall. So not only do he makes income, here comes the passive income. Now he has rent that he's getting from the tenants that's renting his other space that's in his building. So if he don't work on another TV, he have created the passive income that can keep coming to him as long as those people are in there and paying him his rent for their space. Did you see that? We create wealth like that, is that we take what we have, we create it to make what we want to make in life and to keep making it time after time. It's the same thing. So where we at today and showing you on this platform, TV platform, and encouraging you that you want to build wealth. This is how we build wealth. This is how we stay in the game to whatever market happens, you do not move. You are still able to keep making that passive income. And so he told me, so when the TVs made it, he started working on VCRs. You know, VCR back then, no VCR now because everything is what? Digital. You can program in your TV, plug it on your phone, and you can watch the latest movies. Well, now, there was time that when the VCR was out, everybody in our world had one. Well, when they break down, you have to go and get them fixed. So he created another way to make some more money. And what he did was start fixing on VCRs. And then he realized that this is creating more income. He's making money to repairing TVs. He's making money repairing the VCRs. And he's making money and collecting rent for his space. 3 ways that he told me that he's making money. So that's him building what? Wealth. Which is I have taught you, I have spoken in your life, I have shown you how we create this wealth. How do we come alive and let the light come open to us and that we could be able to do what we do. So I'm giving this to you today. So now you don't have the excuse to say to yourself, I'm broke and I'm never going to get rich. I'm always going to be broke. Well, that's a thought that I'm giving you now. That you take what I gave you for this half an hour that I've been on this TV with you, or on Facebook with you, or YouTube with you, or whatever social media you're watching me on right now, and you say to yourself, I want to be where you're at, sir. I want to create my passive income. Well, I tell you, make a challenge and start somewhere. Start somewhere in your life that will cause you to create your wealth. I was able to talk to a young man yesterday, and we were talking about, well, it was Sunday night. I'm sorry. Yesterday was it was Sunday night. We was able to talk to him, and he's about in his 20s, and I had a pair purple shoes on when me and my wife as now is able to we was going to look at some furniture at the service, and I'm just trying to work on the house, and we walked in after service. You know, we had our church gear on. You know, the wife is all in a purple outfit, hair nice, her little pearls on. I had my clergy outfit on because it was Sunday, and normally I preach um, Sunday morning. So I normally had my clergy vest on, I had my clergy uh, collar on, and it was purple, and I had my purple shoes to go with it. Yeah, that's right. I was clean, and so the conversation started off like this: "Wow, y'all look." Now understand, we didn't go in to be looked on and showing off what we had on. We went in because we were concerned about. My wife was concerned about buying some furniture for the house, so that's what we was concerned about. But I'm gonna show you what happened. It because where we was and what we had on, it automatically changed their thinking of to what they want. We had about 3 or 4 of them wanted the shoes I had on. Where you get them from? I like them. Oh man, they can fit awesome with my outfit. And immediately, one of the young men that was working there he said, "Can I take a picture of your shoes?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead." He took a picture of my shoes, and when he took a picture of my shoes, he immediately Googled those shoes so he can get a pair for them. What you saying? Why are you telling us this? It's because every situation you're in, it can create wealth in your life. You got to know where it fits to throw in a conversation. The shoes start another conversation with the young man to get him to understand. I want to be able to make more money than working for this company and doing what I really want to do for myself, and that's help other people. So it allowed me to to immediately to pour into his life and give him some different channels that he could look through and see how he can fit this in his life and make it happen. So I made an offer to him. See, this is what I want you to catch this real good. If you don't get nothing on creating passive income, get this tonight. I immediately told him, if you go out and find me a house or find me an apartment complex, or single family dwelling house that people just trying to get rid of, they don't want it no more or whatever. I said, if you find me a house and we buy it, I'll give you commission. I'll give you anywhere from $250 to $500 for that commission off of that house. Well, see, understand, I just gave him a which is, if he brings me one house, understand this. If he brings me one house, we put this house together. It's the numerous of money that we can make off that one deal if we do that deal right. So this is what I'm telling you now. Passive income is always in front of us. I've learned this the hard way, but it's always there if we understand what is passive income. How can I create more income? How can I create my life to be where I don't have to do anything? Money's making money over top of money. It just keep making it. And I have to get to a place in my life, if I want this, I need to bring the why. And bringing the why in is creating my wealth. Because now I'm telling you why I want to do this. I'm not telling you what somebody else why is. I'm telling you what my why is. And why I do what I do every day, every night, every morning, every week, every month, every year. Why I strive after the goals I'm reaching is because I always keep the why, so my passive income can always stay on the why side. Catch that, because that's good information there. You want to be on the why side so you can keep making what? Passive income. You can keep making it day after, month after, year after, and the rest of your life. You can set up something for your family, as the Bible said. Leave some inheritance for your kids. You know what I mean? That's where we want to get to. And so today, I want you to understand that we're creating a team. We're creating people that want to come a part of me and work with me. I always give you the opportunity that you don't have to stop doing what you're doing to make it in life, but we can take what you're doing, change it, and create this wealth, create the ability. It's not, listen to what I'm saying, and I mean this. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If you take the next step and go forward what you want, you're one step from your dream. You're only one more step to it. Don't let nobody tell you that you're never going to reach them. You're one more step. You tell yourself, I know what my whys are. I know where I'm about to go, and I'm only one step to it. And I promise you, you will, before you realize it, you're already right there. And so don't let the emotions take the best of us, because the emotions can. You got to create what you want and create it to come alive. So I always love building teams. I always like building things. This is why I'm great at what I do. It's because I've learned how to take it and create it to be something to make for me and my family. Because every day I build wealth for myself. Every moment I build wealth. As I'm talking to you right now, money has been created for us right now. While I'm on this today, while I'm taking it at 10 o'clock, while I'm sitting, wherever I'm sitting at, you watching me right now, we are creating wealth right now. We are creating money right now. We are creating a good life. We're creating a better life. We're creating retirement. It's so much we're doing. Is that because we have took the ability to do this. So I'm able to get phone calls and walk people to their project. I'm able to set people up in the right position to make their passive income for their families. I'm at that right place. I say to you that this is your opportunity. Don't pass this channel by. Don't skip and go to another video. Take what I'm giving you now and find out. So you know what? I need to get in contact with him. Man, I need to be where I want to be where he's at. I want to sit at that table he's sitting at right now. I want to be on that TV show that he's on right now. I want to be on the Facebook page where he's on now. You know what I mean? This is where you have to create in your life. So as we give this to you, don't let, I say all the time, this moment pass you by. Reach out to me. You know what I mean? Hey, say, this is what I want to build wealth. I'm going to a commercial, and after the commercial, we're going to end this TV network with the Power of God Broadcast Network, built truly by me and my wife, and we're the owners of this TV network. And we give this to you to be a good platform for you to build life and build wealth. And so we say to you, have a happy Tuesday. And let's build wealth. And let's build wealth together. Stay tuned as we go off with this video. Or doing projects, it can turn out to be something challenging. You have to go back and go back to a plan. We talk about let's build wealth. Let's build how to get wealth, how to let wealth create in your life that will keep you constantly making that return off of that dollar. God has blessed us in a way you're able to do this now. And I'm telling you, to be on this side is awesome, great. To be able to walk in your own projects, one that you purchased, one that is all yours. Show you some areas that we're going